What's up, guys? Chiefs Chat, episode 34. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the game that we just had against the Atlanta Falcons. So, guys, obviously a tough game for this Chiefs team. 17-14 is the final score. The offense just didn't look very good against a weak Atlanta defense. And that's concerning. Getting ready for playoff time. And honestly, this is the last we're really going to see of our offensive starters and our defensive starters, for that matter. Because next week isn't going to matter. We have clinched the number 1 seed. Let's get some confetti going here. Some party streamers up in the air. Let's get some celebratory things going on here because we did clinch the number 1 seed, which is fantastic. That's great. But there is still work to be done because at the end of the day, it's boom or bust for this Chiefs football team. We got to win the Super Bowl, or it's a bust. I mean, seriously. But anyway. This Falcons game, I did get some good live reactions for you guys, including the reaction to the game-winning touchdown by Mahomes. So I'll go ahead and play those clips right here. There you go. All right, guys. So I'm watching the game live here. We've got about 5 minutes left in the game. Falcons are up 14-10. I'm going to give you my live reaction to what's going on. I mean, guys, our offense has not been good. I mean, it's been a little concerning. All right, 3rd and 10. We're at the 25. 4 minutes left. Mahomes with the hard count, looking to throw. Flick down the middle of the field. Oh, Travis Kelce's wide open. What a play. He's still going. Travis Kelce, past midfield. He's still going. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Oh, there's a flag on the field. That's not good. So it's a block in the back by Tyreek Hill. It's going to back us up 10 yards, but still a big play by Travis Kelce. We're going to end up at midfield here. 2nd and 7, Mahomes looking to pass. Travis Kelce once again. Look at that. Man-to-man coverage, and he makes it happen. Travis Kelce, a big gain once again on this drive. He's been huge. Mahomes looking to pass. Fires down to the end zone. Oh, my gosh. Wow. 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 What a catch. Can't hold on. Thank goodness he didn't get that interception. That would have ended the game, basically. Oh, my goodness. They throw the challenge flag. They're going to review this. So the Falcons officially lose that challenge. They lose a timeout, so that could be significant. But, yeah, incomplete pass and an incredible play by that Falcons DB. I mean, that was a nice attempt to try and get that interception, but doesn't work out. Last play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Mahomes with the snap, dropping back to pass. Gunning for the end zone. It's Demarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Chiefs. Demarcus Robinson with the grab, and the Chiefs are going to take the lead. What a play. Let's go. Patrick Mahomes does it again, man. An incredible drive right there. Now we got to rely on our defense to try and stop this Falcons offense. All right, here we are, guys. Falcons have the ball at the 25, and they're going to try and drive down the field and possibly tie this thing up or win it. Matt Ryan taking the snap. Floater pass to the middle of the field. Wow. Look at that guy. 3rd and 1. This is a big play for the Chiefs defense. Hand off to Todd Gurley, and he's going to get the first, it looks like. Defense has to step up. I mean, it's happened quite a few times so far this season where we've got late-game situations, and our defense has been able to step up and do what we need to do to make sure that this game stays in the Chiefs' favor. Matt Ryan looking to throw. Once again, floater pass over the middle of the field. Oh, tipped away by Chartavius Ward, and nice play. And it's going to be 4th and 5. They've got to kick a field goal, guys. They have to. Guys, let's hope and pray he misses this field goal, okay? Cross my fingers here. All right, here we go. We're pushing it to the right. He's going to miss. He's going to miss. Here we go. All right, here we go. Lining up for the kick. It's up. No, it's no good, guys. It's no good. Dude, it went to the right. Dude, I called it. I called that. He pushed it right. It's no good. He misses the game-tying field goal, and there's 9 seconds on the clock. The Chiefs win it, guys. The Chiefs win this game. Oh, man, on a crazy missed field goal. Look at that. Pushed it right. I called it. I literally called it. You heard me, okay? I called it. Man, that looked as if it was going in, but it just swings to the right, and I freaking called it, okay? I told you guys. Mahomes getting pumped up on the sideline. That's good stuff. This is likely the last of Mahomes we'll see this season as we lock up the #1 seed, and we move on to 14-1 after a close victory against the Falcons. Obviously, props to the Falcons. They had a fantastic game. Being able to stop our offense is no easy task, and the Falcons were able to do it with ease. So, man, tough game for the Chiefs. But once again, man, Mahomes showing that he knows how to pull away. I mean, an incredible touchdown strike to Demarcus Robinson. But yeah, that's most likely the last of Mahomes we'll see this season, as we've got that #1 seed in the playoffs, you know? So once again, this Chiefs offense driving down the field and doing what they do best. Winning the game late in the fourth quarter when the odds were really stacked against them throughout the entire game. I don't know if you guys really watched, but we were pretty bad on offense. 10 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's bad. That's really not good. I mean, that's Mitchell Trubisky stuff right there. 10 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's pretty bad. But of course, Patrick Mahomes scoring the touchdown and doing what he needs to do to win the game. And I know a lot of you guys like to call him, Patrick Showtime Mahomes. I think that's cool. But I'm implementing a new nickname, all right? It's going to be Patrick the Closer Mahomes. I know Tony Romo has called him this a couple of times, but I think it's right. I think it's fitting. Because Patrick Mahomes, he just closes out games. I mean, he is so good at it. And off the top of my head, I can think of 3 games that under normal circumstances, if we had any other quarterback in the league, we would have lost those games. We would have 4 losses on the season. If anybody else in the league, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, I don't care who else you put in a quarterback, we would have lost those games. But because of the fact that we have Patrick Mahomes, those games were victories, okay? Okay, we had the Panthers. That game, some late game heroics from Patrick Mahomes, saved that game, period. Then we had the second game against the Raiders. A game-winning touchdown pass to Travis Kelce, sealing the game for the Chiefs. And then today, against the Falcons, another game-winning drive for Mahomes. Ice cold is Patrick Mahomes. This guy is amazing. And I don't care about the MVP race. I mean, honestly, I could give a crap. I really don't care about the MVP race. Like I said in previous episodes, what really matters is the Lombardi. But come on, I mean, when you really look at this, who's more valuable to your team? I mean, like I said, you put anybody else in at quarterback, they're not winning that game. But because of the fact that we have Patrick Mahomes, we won. And you really can't take this away. You can't take that away from this Chiefs team. We know how to win games. We do whatever we need to do at the end of the game to do it. Okay, it's plain and simple. We just do what we need to do. So, enough ranting about the late game heroics from Patrick Mahomes. We got to talk about some of the bad stuff. You guys know I like to get rid of the good stuff first, because I mean, who likes talking about bad stuff? But gotta do it because a lot of bad things happen in this game. Just a lot of mistakes from the offense. A lot of bad reads by Patrick Mahomes. Really rare stuff for Patrick Mahomes to do, but he just made some bad reads. Made some bad throws, and our rushing attack just wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. I mean, Le'Veon Bell had 7 carries and I think about 30 yards. The real star was Darrell Williams. He had a solid game, 10 carries, 46 yards, I believe it was. So not a bad game from him, but I expected to see more from Le'Veon Bell. I know he was banged up a little bit, and honestly, guys, let's narrow something down here because I've got a couple of questions. All right. The play calling here wasn't very good by Andy Reid. I think we're getting a little too cute here. But do you remember the play, okay? It was 4th and 1. We were going for it, okay? And think about a 4th and 1 with the Chiefs offense. We have Darrell Williams in the backfield. This guy is huge. He could easily just punch through and probably gain enough for the first down. But we get too cute with it. Patrick Mahomes does his little spinny thing. The whole formation shifts, and Darrell Williams is now taking the snap. So at this point, I'm like, what the heck? This is weird. And, obviously at the time, when I saw that happen, I was a little excited. I was like, oh, this is cool. What's Andy Reid doing this time? But he just got too cute with it and risked the health of our star quarterback. I mean, you guys saw it, okay? Darrell Williams taking the snap. handing it off to Mahomes. Mahomes tosses it back to Sammy Watkins. Mahomes goes out on a wheel route, and Sammy Watkins, completely risks the health of Patrick Mahomes. I didn't like that play, simply because of the fact that Mahomes could have gotten hurt. I mean, he's an athlete. He's a football player. He should be able to handle one, play like that. I would hope he can. But at the same time, I don't care. I mean, he could be anybody. I mean, we've seen it happen to so many guys where, a simple play like that just gets them hurt. And Patrick Mahomes, he could have easily been hurt on that play. I didn't like the play call. Especially late in the season when we're getting ready for the playoffs. Don't do that, Andy Reid. Just don't do it. Not a good idea. And the play ended up not working anyway. He threw it to Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes basically had to play like he was the defensive back, because at that point, it was way over his head. There was no way he was going to catch it, and it was an interception. So, questionable play calling, to say the least. Hopefully, it gets cleaned up by playoff time, and we just got too cute with it. We just got too fancy with it, and I love seeing those fun plays, but come on, Andy Reid, please don't hurt our quarterback. This guy is phenomenal. And like I said, he's the most valuable player in the NFL, in my opinion. And he's winning games for us, single-handedly. He just does this. Without Patrick Mahomes, we would just be a regular football team, in my personal opinion. We were still good with Alex Smith, but we weren't special. We really weren't a special football team. But with Patrick Mahomes, we are incredibly special. One guy turned this football team into a playoff contender, and not really. We're going to make the playoffs, but we're not really going to contend. To a team that has potential to be a dynasty. This guy is phenomenal. And I think a lot of people underestimate the fact that he's got so many weapons around him, but he, is the reason that those weapons are really doing great stuff. And, that reminds me. Travis Kelce. Okay, let's talk about Travis Kelce. He now has the record for most receiving yards by a tight end in a single season, broke George Kittle's record, and has officially tied Tony Gonzalez's franchise record for most touchdown receptions in a season. So that's great stuff from Travis Kelce. Let's give a little round of applause for Travis Kelce. He's been fantastic, all season. That's great stuff from Travis Kelce. And, I do not expect to see him on the field in next week's game, but, if under other circumstances, if we had a good reason to play our starters, Travis Kelce would most certainly break that record. Knowing Travis, he gets touchdowns seemingly on a weekly basis. So this guy, he's so phenomenal. Just an incredible talent is Travis Kelce, and I'm so incredibly happy to have him on our team. So, any other points I want to make about this football game? Let me think. The defense, really. I want to make a point about the defense because, I went into this Chiefs chat. I said in the preview that I wanted to see our defense be able to stop the run. And, I was disappointed. I really was, because the Falcons, definitely one of the worst teams when it comes to defense. Rushing offense. The Falcons, one of the worst when it comes to rushing offense. They don't run the ball a lot. They rely on Matty Ice to do things. And, their rushing attack looked pretty good, honestly. It didn't look bad at all. And I can't really say that's because of the fact that they ran the ball good. I think it's just because of the fact that our defense is just... We can't stop the run. We can't stop anything. And it's just super concerning. And it really makes me worried about playoff time because we got Derrick Henry waiting for us, okay? Derrick Henry's probably, we're probably waiting on Derrick Henry because the playoffs run through Arrowhead. Oh, yeah, confetti, yeah, celebration. But seriously, guys, we got to deal with Derrick Henry. I know, we had this problem last year where the Titans, made it to the AFC Championship game. We're like, oh man, we got to deal with Derrick Henry, and we were able to shut him down pretty well. Tyrann Mathieu did a fantastic job of that. He was lighting it up in that game, but our defense has to be able to stop the run. It just has to happen. Hopefully we can fix it. Hopefully we get some good practice in. Hopefully we get ourselves ready for playoff time because we're not going to see a lot of our starters next week, and I'm just super concerned, We're really laying everything out on the table here, and we've got issues. We got to try and fix these issues, and if we can't, there's a chance that we could lose to one of the teams in the AFC. There's a chance we could lose the Super Bowl. and that would be heartbreaking. That would not be fun, obviously. But anyway, guys, I think that's all I got for this Chiefs chat. 17-14 final score. Chiefs take the victory against the Falcons, clinch the #1 seed, and man, good night, guys, because man, I just feel super happy about this team. I'm super great about this team, and at the end of the day, we were able to pull out the victory. Tough, long game, kind of stressful, honestly, but we did what we needed to do. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Winning games, it's all that matters. 17-14 is enough to win the game. So, good stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next Chiefs chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.